Alright, hello and welcome to another Marvel Snap deck highlight. So, I have Iska the Unbeaten. She is a 4/3 with the end of turn ability. If you're losing this location, double this card's power. And as you notice from the deck name, I think people make this game too complicated. You know, what's the objective of the game of Marvel Snap at the end of the day? In simple terms, the goal is to win. So you want to know what this deck does? It just wins. It's that simple, guys. Really, you're overthinking it. And you might be wondering, what exactly do you mean by this? Well, you see, if you search for cards that have the word winning in them, all those cards are in here, buddy. So the name of the game is just win locations, and if you're not winning locations, well, Drax Avatar of Life and Captain Marvel and Iska, they can help fix that problem, because if you're not winning, they're going to do their best to win as well. So that's basically the name of the deck is all of the cards really want to be winning locations. So you have Iron Patriot, Adam Warlock, Viv, and Crossbones. If you're winning locations, you benefit. Otherwise, you have Drax, Iska, and Captain Marvel that are going to try to win you lanes when they can. And then we have just generic support sub-package stuff. So we have Zabu, because we have four drops. We have a little junk package here with Annihilus, Sentry, Hood. Sentry and Hood synergize very well with Iska, because you can deliberately throw locations by putting Iska in your Hood or Sentry location, enabling her to double when your opponent wouldn't necessarily want it to. And then some tech, I've chosen Super Adaptoid, because I don't necessarily want to run Ghost because we have 2 end of turn cards, and Super Adaptoid gives us good synergy into other end of turn decks, because we can take their Invisible Woman first steps and then we can use it on our end of turn card, so it can be a benefit reaction. I've played this deck a little bit today. I honestly don't know if I've lost with it. It's surprisingly good and really fun. The only card that I'm missing that if I had would be in this deck is Captain Marvel. Zombie Captain Marvel. Is it not called Zombie Captain Marvel? I don't know what the card's name is. I don't know what the card's name is. Is it the 4/4, isn't it? Zombie Cat. Okay, cool. Anyway, this one also has the tries to win you the game. Move to a location you're losing. I don't have that card, but if I have her, when I get her, she'll probably replace Crossbones. So if you have her, you should replace her with Crossbones, because it gives you another way to remove these negative cards, which right now we only have one way of doing it, which isn't the end of the world, but is a little annoying. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, letting me know. Consider hyping the video, as it helps out a lot. And without further ado, let's hop into the game. Alright, hopping in to the first one. I am also recording right now while it is hot location Shadowlands, so a little extra boost to Annihilus stuff that we want to do, which is nice, of course. I typically spread out my negative power. I want my negative power to actually hit the board, like hit their side of the board. So I tend to space it out that way it does. Just in case you're wondering why I'm playing the way I am. That tends to be why I do it. We won't Annihilus until turn 6, I guess. Just because we'll just take a 5-power Void. This is just activates. Do we Captain Marvel? Yeah, it's the right answer. I mean, we'll just Sentry, I think. Okay. We do this. I mean, yeah, I don't really know why they Iska'd left. It doesn't make sense to me.
All systems go.
Jack Flag Doom bots are kind of cool. A neat concept. They are at -1 plus 3 is 2, so we're at 8. And then I'll Demon right. I'm basically saying here that I'm gonna give up middle and I'll have Captain Carter try and win me left or right. That's my current methodology.
Doom rules all.
Yeah, so we just win all of the locations now. Going left, middle. Yeah. So
Victory.
pretty simple stuff, all things considered. And so this is what I mean about like the deck. It like just kind of weirdly synergizes together. It's a scrappier deck, I guess you would say. There's not like one play line. It's just kind of play generically good cards and play the generic, like play the best play line you have in hand. It's not like my opponent's deck, right, where they have a very set game plan. It's play Moondragon, then one card, Doom 2099, Doctor Doom, right? Like it's a very set play line that they want every time. Mine's play what's gonna work, which I tend to like those decks more personally. I will say, I think my opponent's fatal flaw last game was where they played the Iska. I think they played it in like objectively the wrong location. We just play Iska left, so I think we don't even play a card there. We just only play Iska there. We lose, of course, if they have a card that is something else. Like if they have something and then Iska, if they play a card and then Iska, we lose. But well, that's not even necessarily true. If they reveal first, that's what I said isn't true. I'm hesitant to play the Hood because of how the board looks right now. Fuck. Oh my god. We are living in the best timeline. Yeah. But I'm about to get hit with the nastiest playline ever. Don't hit my Iska. I'm so okay with that. That's infinitely better than hitting my Iska. Okay, so I see the Clea. I see it with my eyes. What does the Clea do? I see what the Clea does now. But I also, like, they need Shang. Right? We do this. It moves to a location you're losing. So it won't move if we're winning everywhere. I mean, we won't be winning everywhere. But I mean, I think we just go Hood plus Captain Marvel. Does that not just seem like the most logical playline? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All systems go.
It says to a location. We do this. Right, this was the activate, yeah. We don't play the sentry. And then this goes to 10, so we're at 15 middle. I've never played this card, as you can probably tell. So I assume that since we're not losing any locations, it just won't move. We lose to Xiao Lao probably. We don't even necessarily lose to Xiao Lao. We win the Xiao. No. Okay, no, wait. We lose if they go Xiao Lao Kitty Pride, I think. I think we lose to that. Which wouldn't be ideal. Doesn't look like... no, they have Surge. They might have been that. They might have done that. Oh, sick? Oh wait, it's Xiao Lao. It's Xiao Lao Kitty Pride? Yeah.
Victory.
God. This is why I wish I had this card. You guys get to see what I can only dream of. I yearn for these things. Ooh, I am a little curious. What are people's thoughts on Drax? I haven't been playing Drax too much. Obviously, he's in this deck. But I'm curious, what are people's like thoughts on how Drax feels? Do people think he's a good card, bad card? I was thinking about this earlier. I'm not sure if his move is a good thing or not. Like, I'm not even sure that's a beneficial thing that he has. That's unfortunate. So I'm curious other people's thoughts. Like, do we? Do we? I don't think we do. I think we just take the one and try and win it. Like, do people think he's a good card? Do they think his move is a good thing? I can't tell. So I am intrigued by the mystery. I am intrigued by what people think about that. I was gonna go Demon out of Morlock, but I mean,
Opponent snapped.
they have priority. I have no idea what they could have. Like Green Goblin into Space Throne? That too. Sure. Oh, that's so bad. Wow. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, right? We just Iska. If we I see why they snapped now. Do I Annihilus right? It sounds so dumb, but it might be so right. It might be this to try and ensure that our Viv gets pulled. Or try to ensure as much, like, we can play out our whole goddamn hand. Yeah, I mean, they're smart. Holy energy, man.
Are ye worthy?
Ah, my Viv moved. The sunspot pops first. I say while I pretend that that matters. It doesn't. Like, yeah, it doesn't matter. What am I supposed to do? They just casually have an infinite number of energy. Yeah, I mean, they have 30 energy this turn. What do you want me to do? Like, what? Alright, hopping in to another one after that devastating loss. We have Adam Morlock in hand. Adam Warlock for stats. Okay. The bot? We play the Chimichanga first. Because we want to keep Drax as low as power as possible for as long as possible. We'll play for the max energy. We should be able to easily win it. This looks like a bot, no? So we will snap into Lebot. And then we'll play. When bots snap back that fast into me, I always get scared that it's a real person. I'm getting pranked. And then I see them do something like that, and I'm like, ah, yes, no, they were a bot. It was correct. Iska. The Iska Zabu. Yeah? Yeah, probably right. And then we'll play Hood and Eyeless. Yeah, we just go boop, boop. I mean, technically Iron Patriot's safer, so I guess we do that. The same power, but safer. We do that probably. Could play them both left. I do that, I guess. All right, bot. What's your insane playline that wins you one location so unfathomably hard? Yeah, that ain't quite gonna cut it. Oh, Mockingbird. Hey, I'll take my 8 cubes. You can't take them away from me. I don't know why I am playing a bot in like mid 80s. Yeah, cool. Why are we playing bots? Because I just got embarrassed by Star-Lord, master of being broken as shit. Even Iska the Unbeatable isn't better than him. Like, goddamn. Same stat line. 4 costs are getting out of control again. Okay, I'm starting this game a little early. I wanna talk about something that's been bothering me, and I'm saying it late into the video, so it's people that only actually care about me and not necessarily just the gameplay. So I have been a notorious Shang-Chi hater, and you guys can comment on this. I'd be intrigued to hear your guys' thoughts on this. I'm a notorious Shang-Chi hater. If you go back on the channel, it's not a shocking thing that I'm a Shang-Chi hater. I was calling for his nerf way before he got nerfed. So I think it's very interesting the state of right now Shang-Chi is bad. And I haven't heard any of the Shang-Chi. I've heard some that maybe Shang-Chi should be better, get buffed. But I do also want to say that Fin Fang Foom is a 710. In case you guys didn't know that, he's a 710. That guy is extremely playable. Once again, in case you didn't know that, very playable card Fin Fang Foom is. And he functions exactly like Shang-Chi did. Hey, you played generically large card? Well, that's cool. I win anyway. So I want to understand that old Shang-Chi that was a 4-3 would have been playable as a 7-10. A number that was actually unachievable in the game. Like 7 power, that's not achievable. Or 7 energy, I mean, that's not achievable. You have to build your deck around that to get a 7 cost. Is it hard to build your deck around getting 7 energy? No. No, it's not. But you want to know what was easier than doing that? What was easier than doing that was instead saying, I'm just going to put the 4-drop insta-win card in my deck. That was much easier to do. So I do just want to note that Shang-Chi as a... Oh my. Okay, so I was running Cersei in a deck like this previously. And every time I transformed my Voids into a card that cost 1 more, my Voids always turned into... They always turned into Hobgoblins. Which I thought was interesting. I do want to note that these, neither of these are Hobgoblin. So read into that as you will, you know. You know, was really banking on them playing something metal. That's kind of funny, actually. Okay, so we're in a bit of a rough position here. I think that's the right play, but honestly, across the board, just sucks. I don't even know if I'm supposed to play Annihilus or hold it. Like, do they have Annihilus in their deck if they're running Sentry Hood? Surely they do, right? Which means that, like, I don't ever want to play this card. Dude. But, like, I do want to play the card is the other side, man. I don't know. I can see this just being objectively the wrong play. Surge. Yeah, I mean, we do this. If they play Annihilus middle, they go to 13, 15, and we go to 16, our Draxian's power. If they play Fin Fang Foom, I think we still win, actually, if they play Fin Fang Foom, right? They would go to 25. We would gain 6. No, okay, we lose to Fin Fang Foom. Do I play around Fin Fang Foom? Oh my god. Yeah, if they play Fin Fang Foom middle, you got me. They didn't play Fin Fang Foom middle, guys. What did they play? In 7 or... Wow. I feel like that could have been really bad. The N7er changing Surge into Nebula. I did not consider the Awesome Andy. Which almost was bad. But, I mean, we found the right answer. Was it... does this deck run a Nihilus? I would assume it does, but I have no idea if it does. Alright, hopping into the last one. That sucks. We go Adam Warlock, Drax. Okay, so the Super Adapter hasn't done anything, right? I understand that, I see that. But, wanna know what it has done? It stopped me from playing end of turn decks. So, and as far as I'm concerned, it's done its job. Dick. Yeah. Would like an Annihilus, please. I would like my fun card, please. Drax, you coming middle? Nope. Drax is coming middle next turn. Come on! Dude, where is he? This is tilting. Dude, this sucks. This sucks. Do I have to play Iska middle? What do you play? Nothing, 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 Shuri. Dude. I think I'm supposed to play Iska middle, man. I don't know. Did they play Iska?
Wakanda forever.
$28? Yeah, we never beat Taskmaster. Literally ever. I have never once in my life beat Taskmaster. What do you do? You spread the power and hope for the best? Yeah, I have no freaking clue. I mean, I think this is the right play. Because if they play a card left, great. If they play the card right, Drax can move and win it. So I think this is the right play. Holy, they don't have Taskmaster. Let's go. Well, we'll do one more because this game was just so bizarre. Hey, I'll take my win where I can get it. But now we know in the future that if you see nothing, nothing, nothing Shuri, you play Iska not into the Shuri lane. You play Iska anywhere but the fucking Shuri lane.
I probably should have known it was Black Panther. There's also so many other things I feel like it could have been. I mean, can I name you any of those things right now? No. In hindsight, it's so obvious. What else would... My brain was trying to tell me how somehow it's a Zombie Galacti deck. But I feel like that's the only time I see Shuri is Zombie Galacti at this point. Doesn't do anything. Guess we do that. We do that and hope we draw a card we can play next turn. This deck, if this is the Aurora deck, this deck could run activates. All I see are stones. But if it's the Aurora deck, Percy, not bad. That's not very good. We need a 1-drop. That's the hub card. They haven't played a card that was in their deck the whole time. Give me Iska. Do we play? I play Iska here. Yeah, see, I'm glad I didn't play Iska there, I think. Because now it's just a number to beat. We know how much we have to play here to win. I mean, I know they have a lot of energy. What if we just Cersei? I don't think it's worth it. They have all the stones. Is that why he's snapping? Because of all the stones? Could be. And I wish I played Disco left at this point. Wish I would have pulled a 1-drop. I don't think we can do anything. Because I mean, it's like this, and then we still lose everywhere. It's Nihilist right and hope that Iska holds. And Iska never holds because they play Thanos middle. Because they played Space Time. Jeez, they have Thanos. I mean, all things considered, we won like 5 of 7 or something, so that's not bad at all. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, let me know, subscribe, protect that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.